Hi, guys. Welcome back to Kitchen Court Cases, where we watch court in my kitchen. Today, we are back at the Seatac Municipal Court, visiting with Cruella DeVille.
Your Honor, on Mr. Ramon's, the court date says 4/11 instead of 5/11.
No, it should be 4/11.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you.
that's okay.
Your Honor, when the court's ready, this is Edgar Bucio Mariscal, 1A0503872. Mr. Bucio Mariscal is asking this court to accept a change of plea to that of guilty to one count, driving license suspended, and pursuant to the court's acceptance of the plea, I believe the city is moving to the other kind of the ignition interlock device violation. And this is an agreed recommendation. I did go over the plea form with Mr. Bucio Mariscal, went over the rights and went over any immigration consequences. I believe he's making knowing, voluntary, intelligent decision to plead guilty this time.
And does
The city does make that motion pursuant to the plea agreement.
And Mr. Bucio Mariscal, I have a document here, and that's granted continued acceptance of the plea. Sir, I have a document here entitled Statement of Defendant on Plea of Guilty. Towards the bottom of it, on the line that says defendant signature, it's blank. Have you not signed this yet just because you had no way to sign it?
Yes, correct.
If you had had a way to sign it, would you have signed it?
Yes, I would have.
SCORE will give you a chance to sign it after this hearing. Do you promise to sign it at that time?
I do.
When you reviewed this form with your attorney, did he read it to you? Did you read it by yourself or did you read it together?
Together and by myself.
And was Mr. Ainati able to answer any questions that you had?
I did not have any questions at the moment.
Okay. Well, as I review this form with you, if you do have a question you'd like to ask him, please stop me at any time, okay?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Is your true and correct name Edgar Solomon Bucio Mariscal?
Yes,
And you're 36 years old and have completed the 11th grade?
correct.
You're pleading guilty to driving with license suspended in the 3rd degree. Do you understand the elements of that crime? In other words, what the city would have to prove if you were to take this to trial?
Yes,
By entering into this plea, you're giving up a number of very important constitutional rights. Among these are the right to a speedy and public trial, to remain silent during that trial, or to testify, to see, hear, and question witnesses who would testify against you, to have witnesses testify on your behalf at no expense to you, to the presumption of innocence unless and until a jury were to find you guilty, and to appeal a finding of guilt. You understand you're giving up all those rights.
yes,
The crime of driving with license suspended in the 3rd degree is a simple misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine. Is that your understanding?
yes,
I know your attorney and the city attorney have an agreed recommendation, but the court does not have to follow that and can sentence you anywhere up to the maximum. Is that your understanding?
it is.
Do you understand in the event you're not a citizen, a guilty finding on this charge may be grounds for deportation, denial of naturalization, or exclusion from the United States?
Yeah,
Did anyone make any promises to you to get you to enter into this plea?
no,
Did anyone make any threats to get you to enter into this plea?
no,
Are you doing this of your own free will?
yes,
In paragraph 11, there's a statement that reads, on July 7th, 2021 in Seatac, Washington, I operated a motor vehicle at a time that my privilege to drive was suspended in the 3rd degree by the Department of Licensing. I know your attorney wrote that statement, but do you adopt it as your own statement?
I do.
Is it a true statement?
Correct.
As to the crime of driving with license suspended in the 3rd degree, how do you plead?
Guilty.
I will accept the plea. I do believe it's knowingly, voluntarily, intelligently made, and there's a factual basis to support it. Ms. Chenweller, anything to add to the sentencing recommendation?
It is an agreed recommendation. It is an older case. Defendant does have some related history, but it is older.
Mr. Ioannoni?
Yeah, it's an agreed recommendation. Mr. Boucher Marscal is in the REACH program. It sounds like he has recently started working. He's making $2,500 a month. He's supporting 3 children and also gets food stamps. He's indicated he's hoping the court can reduce the fines. How much rent do you pay?
The REACH program is giving me free housing because I was living under the First Avenue Bridge. So
Okay.
they're giving us, they took us out of the camping, out of the encampment that was down there underneath the First Avenue Bridge.
Okay. Do
So,
you have any other major expenses that you have?
no, I just my kids.
Okay.
That's all I pay for is my kids.
So that's his current financial situation, Your Honor.
Mr. Lucio Mariscal, is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm sorry for wasting time on this matter. Like, I'm really sorry for driving under the influence or under what the charges are. Man, I'm sorry. I'm just nervous.
That's okay. I understand that.
Yeah, very, very nervous. But anyway, I'm just sorry about wasting the court's time and allowing me to close this case. And I thank you very much for your time.
I'm going to follow the agreed recommendation for 5 days in jail with no days suspended with credit for 5 days. Based on the fact you receive food stamps, I'm making the finding that you're indigent and I'm not imposing any fines, fees, costs, or assessments. There's nothing mandatory for this charge being a fine of $0 with 0 suspended. The court is not taking any jurisdiction, and the case will just close upon completion of the jail time, which is completed. So you should be released, and I've checked that box.
Do I have anywhere else holding me?
I don't know offhand.
I couldn't tell. He said he thought he might have a hold out of King County, but I didn't. King County system is not.
So nothing's coming up.
King County Superior Court or King County District Court?
I'm not quite sure.
I don't see anything. You have one.
We're gonna get released today then?
Yeah, it looks like that charge was
Because I went to a court date over there a couple days
dismissed
ago.
and they didn't file, so you're here. So I think you're gonna get released. But I can't tell for certain. That's all.
Score is only holding him on this.
Yeah.
Okay. So from what the information, it sounds like that Mr. Arnadi and I have both found, it looks like you're getting released today, but obviously if other courts are doing other things, we don't know. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you as well.
Have a good day.
You too.
Oh, well, I think that actually turned out to be a nice case after all. I really liked his hair. I'm just going to say that. But I thought that they did very well for him there. And he sounded very genuine when he said he was sorry. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And please leave a like on this video. If you're not subscribed already, come on, please subscribe. All right, guys. Thanks so much for coming by my kitchen and watching some court. Can't wait to see you next time on Kitchen Court Cases. Bye.